Good morning everybody. Today I just got my Amazon package and I had ordered a 4K camera, really small 4K camera to add to the collection here because we typically use our phones for it. And I wanted to just give a little try to, let me adjust this up just a tiny bit so that you can see. This one is the Crosstour Action Camera CT8500. I read the reviews online and they seem pretty good. The price was excellent. I think with everything it was like $48. So I obviously have not used it yet because I wanted to open it up, and then after we get it all set up and do all that part, then I will give it a try and add some footage at the end of this that was shot by it so that we can get a true review. But for the price, you just can't beat it, especially like in our household we have kids ranging from 4 years old to 19 years old. You would say, oh, it's just the 4-year-olds old that could make messes and stuff, but it's not. There we go. I don't want to mess it up. It's like packaged so pretty. It's very hardy. It's actually packaged a lot like the GoPro. I mean, I'm sure with the price difference that it's not the same quality as a GoPro, and maybe one day we will get one, but today is not that day, because the way I looked at it is if this is a good enough camera and gets quality shots, then we could buy a few more, and that way everybody could have one in action, and I don't have to worry about it taking up so much space on my phone, because I have an iPhone, and that's pretty much what we use for any of our 4K shots. So I want to show you a little bit about what it has here. It's a 4K Ultra HD, 170-degree wide angle, 2.5-inch LCD, external microphone. It's waterproof up to 30 meters, and it has Wi-Fi. Again, it's the Crosstour Action Camera CT8500. And let me see if I can bring this up so you can see it well enough. I want to make sure that comes into clear. So you can see all of its specifications here. I'm going to read them off here, but I need to look at it. So it is obviously, the model is a CT8500. The resolution is a 4K up to 30 frames per second. That's the only thing, is this one didn't do the 60 frames per second. But to be honest, that takes so much memory, and for what we are currently filming, I don't think that it's necessary. I think if we were doing something really high action or breathtaking landscapes or anything that would be a little bit more in depth, then yes, I would spend the extra money for it. But right now, I think we're good at it. So it does do a 1080p at 60 frames per second, which is also really high quality. The pixels are 16 megapixels, 12 megapixels, 8 megapixels, and 5 megapixels. I already told you it's got a 170-degree wide angle lens. The storage, it supports up to a 10 TF card, up to 32 gig. So that right there is the thing that was important to me, because we really needed a lot of storage, because when you are filming the 4K videos, they just really eat up a tremendous amount of data and space on your phone. And so it's great to have kind of an extra, and then if you use all of it on one card, you can have backup cards and pop them in and just keep on going. It has a battery that's rechargeable. It says it's 64 grams in weight, and as you can see, it is tiny, tiny, tiny. So we'll set that here, and then we are going to take off this little cool case. So really nice packaging. And let's see here. Let's see what kind of goodies we get. A lot of goodies. A lot of clips. It comes with a lot of clips and straps, and it's going to come with a bike clip and cables there. I mean, wow, it is loaded with stuff, which is always fun. Look at that little battery. It's so tiny. There's two, actually, so that's great. Some zip ties, a little cleaning cloth, your instruction manual, user manual, another little lens back here, a support information, and a special gift for us if we give a review on, because we bought it on Amazon, so that's great. So I'm going to set that aside, and let's see how, I don't want to tear anything up, so I think this just pops off. There we go. That little doodad is glued on there. Let's see here. I think it just slides out. Pop it out, I think. I may have to read the manual on how to get the thing out. Let's see. Okay, so that's how you're gonna get it out of the case there, but we're gonna wait on that part. We just need to get it off of this backing here. You know, I'm just so afraid I don't want to mess it up. There we go. Let's see. Let's quickly, here we'll set that up there for just a minute. Let's briefly see how to unclip that little guy there. Okay, not there on that part. All right, not that. So I guess we're still gonna just play with it. That is, I bet you probably just literally pop it right off, but geez Louise, I'm scared that I'm gonna mess it up. So I'm gonna take the little camera out. Look how tiny it is outside of the case. So depending on your need, you could have it in the case for water protection. Here's all your ports to be able to put your SD card in and all of that. And this one, I'm not sure if it comes with the SD card, so I don't remember, I looked and reviewed reviews of so many of them. Oh, it also has a little remote start and stop, which is awesome. So I think this little sweet one does not come with the SD card, but that is okay because I have one. I will go get it. It even comes with an external mic, so if you want to get some quality stuff going. So real quick, I'm going to lock this up and try to holds it good and tight, that's for sure. It's probably way easier to do without a box attached. So let's see here. They have it in here good. We just pinch that. All right. Push it, pull it. Looks like a pinch. Okay, hold on one sec. We're gonna go get the help of. Okay, that was quick. Yeah, it was just slid in there, and you had to pinch this to pull it out. A little bit stronger hands than what I have. So you actually, even if you needed like another little stationary clip, you could, I guess, essentially use this as a stand if you so desired to. So we're gonna put that aside. So there's our little case. And I'm going to need it out anyway because I'm going to need to get the SD card. So here is the water protective case, and it has all your buttons here, which are a little hard to press because of what it does. Is they've got like, you know, sealers in here, little seals, so that it does not get water in when you're using it. So just things to keep in mind. So we have a strap here. Put everything in that box. It's just a little, this is actually for your, if you want to wear this on your wrist, it is for the remote. So you put your remote on. So this is like really like if you're on like an action deal, you can, you know, wear it on there if you want to. I'm not going to put it all the way on because I don't want to wear it the whole time. But like that's how you would wear it, or you can move it up or what have you, and you can do your start stop. It does video and just regular photos. So really helpful, useful thing to have, especially, you know, at a distance. So we'll put that little guy over here. Just, I mean, I can't even believe that you get all of this stuff for $47. It's just crazy. Hopefully it takes as good of video as what it says. So here is your USB cable. And you have your microphone. I'm going to put mine back in here because I want it to stay nice and clean and just protected. I'll probably get just a little bitty tiny camera bag or something. Here's some adhesive for some of these other things, and a little strip care roll. So I'm going to keep these things actually in their containers for now. I will go ahead and pull out the batteries. It is so tiny, so tiny. Here are some more straps based off of whatever is going to be needed. There's additional mounts here for it. That's excellent. So I'm not going to unpack this because these are extras in case you need them, which is really helpful. Another additional mount. So there's a third. And then here are some more clips. And these are different ways, like one is an adhesive, so I guess if you wanted to attach it to someplace, like your, you could do a dash cam with it. This one is also one that you could mount onto a camera stand, looks like. As we play more with it, I'll know more. So, but those have adhesive on them. Another different type of clip that you can attach it to, and it's got a clip, so like if you wanted to put it as on yourself or something, that you could just use a clip. I'm gonna actually pull it out so you can see. I mean, like a tremendous amount of, so you could do like so. Da, 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 da. Another little mount dilly do. Another one that's different. So they're all different based off of what it is. Like this one is for the bike stand, or for your bike. So I won't be mounting it to the bike because we don't want to hear me huffing and puffing like that. But that is the mount for the bike. Or I'm sure you could use it for other purposes too, but that is its intended purpose. So, and then here is the additional pieces that go with these stands. So really, all in all, a tremendous amount of good stuff for this little bitty little camera. And everything has all of its little covers on it, keep it nice and protected. I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. Now that is just the funnest thing to do on everything, like new phones, everything is always so fun to do. So I'm gonna give a little pause and, oops, let's take that one off too. And I'm gonna charge it up and get a SD card. I'm gonna take a little bit of video with it, and then I will attach the video at the end of this review so that you can see what it is, so we can really see how good the colors are and how good it does. So I will be back shortly, not long for you. And also, I'm sure they probably sell some sort of, you know, external charger for it, but I didn't see that and I didn't buy it. I'll see if I can find out that information here in a few minutes while I step away. But at least with the existing current kit, everything comes that you can imagine that it's needed, but you will want to charge both batteries in order to use it, and then you'll also need to buy your SD card at the time or separately, you know, to be able to use it right away. So I will be back. I just wanted to kind of let you know. So I will let you know how long it takes to charge each battery. All right? There's my lovelies. Aren't you beautiful? Okay, so I just brought it in from being outside. We happened to get some rain, so I was like, I'm going to give it a try and see how well it's protected. You can see everything looks pretty good. I'm going to dry it off and we'll take it out just to make sure. I mean, I did take a video and it's going to be attached at the end, or at some point in here. I'm not sure. Maybe depends on how I edit it. So you'll see. I just set it outside and let it be kind of focused on a rose bush in the rain. so that we could see the color. It is pretty dark outside right now. We've had a heck of a storm come in. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. And then make sure that's dry. So just to get it out of the case, it's very easy. You just flip that off like that, like that. That little rubber pops off. I'm doing it one-handed because I'm holding the other one. I just mainly want us to see that everything is dry on the inside. Everything looks perfect. Let's drop it out that way. So at least, I mean, obviously that was not 30 meters or anything, but I left it out there for, I don't know, about maybe 20, 30 minutes and let it record and just set it in the rain. So we'll see how that video turns out and attach it at some point on this video. And so far, I mean, it's been a pretty good little camera. One of the things is that you do want to be prepared. The charging of the battery takes about an hour and a half per battery. So give or take a few minutes either way, but it did charge for about an hour and a half each time. But let's take a look here. I've used it now for, I did 3 sample videos, short sample videos. I did 3 videos documenting something else that's not going to be part of this. And obviously about the 20-30 minutes outside so far. And then of course just kind of messing with it a little bit. So I am not left-handed at all. So let's see how much time is on the battery. So it's already on its last bar. So I am going to go ahead and charge it while I pull the SD card out and all that good stuff. So that's a good pointer. And then I'm going to also try to see if it will allow me to video while it's connected to a charging point. So we'll see if you can do that, so that that gives other options for you. So but that's what we have so far. I am using this opportunity to test and see if we can video with the power cable directly attached, and we can. So that's good to know. And I also went ahead and put in the external mic, and I have it attached to my shirt to give that a test too. So this particular bit of film is actually being filmed with the camera, the 4K camera from Crosstour. So I will see how much the sound is the same versus the other video, because all other talking video I have done, it was with my iPhone 8. Alright, sorry, you heard my little one there. So I don't know, we'll see how much sound it actually picked up.